We're pleased this year to be able to welcome Victoria Lowell to our Scallop Society, which is a group that has provided support to APCC for 25 consecutive years. So we're very appreciative of all members of the Scallop Society, and we're happy to welcome Vicki to that group. In 2019, we were unable, because of the pandemic, to give awards. We're pleased to be able to renew that process this year, and we have some incredibly deserving award winners this year. We have 4 this year. The Esther Snyder Award for Environmental Excellence is awarded to Rich Delaney. Rich has a long career in public and nonprofit environmental service. Rich is a friend and a colleague with whom we've worked side by side for decades now. He's retiring as the president and CEO of the Center for Coastal Studies at the end of this year, a position from which he's done great work for the Cape, for the world, frankly, in his efforts to help raise awareness of the impact of climate change on the oceans in particular. And he was a valued and trusted partner with us in working to address the region's wastewater management issues. So we're really pleased to be able to recognize what really is a lifetime of achievement on Rich's part on behalf of Cape Cod, and for which his work we all benefited from. Our next award winner, receiving the Paul Tsongas Environmental Recognition Award, is another good friend, Wendy Northcross, who recently retired as the CEO of the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce, and you just selected her recently, a few minutes ago, as a member of our board, and we're very happy to have and welcome Wendy to the board. So it may seem funny to some people for an environmental organization to recognize a retiring and outgoing CEO of a Chamber of Commerce with an award of the prominence of this one. And the simple reason is this: Wendy has always recognized and promoted the importance of the environment on Cape Cod. While she's done an enormous amount over a lengthy career, the thing that is prompting us to provide her this award in particular is her work, again, on the wastewater issue, but in particular on what has become known as the Cape and Islands Water Protection Trust Fund. Wendy and the Chamber with her, but really as a result of a lot of Wendy's efforts, was an early, reliable, effective partner in helping bring focus first to the importance of water quality, to the environment, and to Cape Cod from any perspective that you might bring to bear, and then was an invaluable member of the team that led the efforts to get the legislature to create the Water Protection Trust Fund. And we are now seeing the benefits of those efforts with money flowing to communities across Cape Cod. And it simply would not have happened without Wendy. And that is why we are providing her with this award with our great appreciation. Our next award is our Volunteer of the Year. We are blessed as an organization with a lot of volunteers who provide great service to us on a whole range of activities. However, this year's award winner, Steve Blakely, provided us with great service that took his unique combination of reporting skills as a longtime journalist and a career in public service, largely on Capitol Hill, and used those skills to help us enormously understand and uncover what we needed to know in order to become an effective participant in protection of the Upper Cape Water Supply Reserve from the threat posed by the multipurpose machine gun range proposed at Joint Base Cape Cod. Without Steve and his ability to identify critical information, to use his channels of access to enable us to get information that would have otherwise likely been impossible for us to get, we would not have been able to make the strength of the case we've made about why this proposal needs further review and should not move forward in its current form. So for all those efforts, we thank Steve for his efforts on our behalf and are happy to recognize his efforts with this Volunteer of the Year award. And lastly, and this is quite personal, frankly, we're providing a special recognition award posthumously, sadly, to Virginia Valiela of Falmouth. Virginia passed recently, and she was a leader in environmental protection. Virginia was able to change the course of the conversation with what was then known as Massachusetts Military Reservation, now Joint Base Cape Cod, to enable us to actually see that hazardous waste site effectively cleaned up. Virginia's genius was her integrity, her incredible intelligence, her ability to work well with people across the spectrum of their beliefs and their perspectives. And at the end of the day, she was a consensus builder, and she held people accountable. She was a great friend, a mentor, a leader, and someone who we already miss in ways large and small. And we're particularly pleased to be able to recognize, as many others have, a lifetime of incredible achievement and political leadership that she presented to Cape Cod.